guys, Taff here with another Taff's Word. First thing I'm going to say is I'm going to give an apology for not doing the live stream on Monday. I was down in Plymouth with work. I had a big meeting on Tuesday. So the Monday night I had to go down there. I didn't miss the draw as such. I have got BBC iPlayer on this phone. So I got to see the draw. But unfortunately I couldn't stream it for you like I've done with all the other ones. So I do apologise for that one, guys. Obviously I was in Plymouth. I couldn't really do my live stream either. I haven't got... Basically, to do a live stream on YouTube, you need a very solid and good connection on a Wi-Fi, on a really good broadband package as well. I got the good broadband package at home, but whenever I tried doing live streaming away from home, like at the games, if you're a regular viewer of the live streams at the games, you'll know that sometimes they just tend to drop out, even though I've got 4G. So I always like to be certain that it's going to hold up. And also, I was out meeting some new colleagues as well on the Monday night, so I couldn't really do the live stream. So like I said, I apologise, and I should have got the word out quicker. But I was trying to work on an alternative for that evening. Unfortunately, that alternative didn't come ahead. But you know, I can't envisage it happening again. At least now I know that there is no alternative to Taff's Word. So in future, if it happens again, I'll put the word out with plenty of notice for everybody. So anyone who's disappointed on Monday night, I do apologise. So on to Newport County, we're in the third round of the FA Cup. We've got Leeds at home. I find it it's not strange as such. It's just Leeds were meant to play at Rodney Parade, but we had to switch the fixtures. And as if the fate of football has said, Leeds have to play at Rodney Parade this season. So they drew us at home again to them in the FA Cup. It'll be a big game. There's a massive Leeds following in Newport. I can't imagine what side they're going to be on. If you're from Newport, I can't imagine you being on the Leeds side, to be honest with you. Even if you've followed Leeds all your life, Newport County are your local team. I followed Liverpool all my life. If we'd have made it to Anfield last year, I was in that away end and I was proudly singing for Newport County. Obviously, I still like Liverpool. I still want them to do well. Newport, local team, first team. That's how I see it. If anyone disagrees with that, no, that's fine. You know, I'm not having a poke at anybody. I'm just basically expressing how I see it. So, beating Cambridge 2-0 away at home. The way that we did. Cambridge came and they wanted that win. Obviously, their cup run from a couple of years ago did so much good for their club. You'd be daft to not want to completely replicate that. So getting into that third round is vital to looking at the potential windfall that you may be in for if you get a big draw. Now, because it's a home draw, we're not going to get as much money. All we can hope for is TV, but I'm not sure if the TV games have already been announced or whatever. I'm going to have a look at that. But hopefully there'll be some TV money in it for us. Hopefully there'll be a full crowd for us. And obviously, forward thinking with Newport County, I mean, it's all good. They've specified to people that if you want a Leeds ticket, you've got to go to the Cambridge game, the Carlisle game. Personally, I'd have said every single home game up until the Leeds game you'd have to go to. Maybe season ticket holders first, supporters trust members who don't have a season ticket second, then those who went to all three, then those who went to two, then those who went to just one, and then general sale. I know people are saying that after all that, you know, there isn't going to be a general sale. I beg to differ on that one. How many trust members do you think are actually season ticket holders? Because what people are doing is adding up how many trust members there are with how many season ticket holders there are, and then the regular crowd that we'd get anyway. But season ticket holders, how many season ticket holders are trust members? I can guarantee at least 50% of season ticket holders will be trust members. Pretty much guarantee that. So I'd say after season tickets, after trust members, you're looking at around about 1,500 tickets gone to start with. Now, I don't know what the official football capacity is for Rodney Parade. That is a statistic I could really do with looking at. But I'm quite certain there were 6,500 home supporters at Notts County. I'm sure with a little bit of tweaking, I'm sure we could make it so we could fit 7,000 home fans. give Leeds all of the away end, you know, the segment at the Bisley and the temporary seating at the back. And I'm sure we can do it so there's going to be 7,500 to 8,000 fans in this. Just completely maximise it as much as we can. Obviously, we're going to be hitting the half-time draw hard. We want a minimum of 1,000 ticket sales for that one. A minimum. I'm going to make sure I'm holding 400 tickets on the main gate for that game myself. So yeah, there we go. It's going to be a big occasion. Could be a lot of fans from Leeds coming down. I hope there's no trouble. I know Leeds are renowned for bringing trouble with them whenever they come to South Wales, but I don't think they see us with the same kind of rivalry as Cardiff. Although a lot of Leeds fans were very complimentary of us following our visit to Elland Road earlier in the season. I can see it being a more of a friendly atmosphere, especially around the ground. But anyway, I mean, we got plenty of league games coming now, and obviously we've got Carlisle on Saturday. We can't direct our attention away from what's most immediately in front of us. Carlisle at home. We've picked up a good bit of form again now, and we've won our last 2 games. We need to make that 3. We need to stay in touch. If we really believe we're capable of finishing in a playoff place, and it's what we want, then we have to make sure we stay in touch with it. Because if we keep dropping points like we have done, we're going to completely lose sight of those playoffs. But then we're going to finish in our more realistic position of mid-table. But if we do want to stay in touch with the playoffs, we have to get that win on Saturday. There we go. Lincoln at home is coming up. I've been interested to play against Lincoln to see what their support is like, because on the back of a great cup run and a good season in the conference last year, they have massively built their support up. So I can remember Lincoln only bringing 100 fans down, and up there only being a couple of thousand in there. Now they pretty much sell out. They have 7,000 to 8,000 home fans, and they take 1,000 away fans with them, which is great. It's great to see that it's possible for a club, you know, for people to turn to their local club, you know, after a period of excitement. If we can have carry on having an exciting season, if we have a good cup run, if we can beat Leeds and then get into the next round. I mean, funny, we had Leeds against the ropes for quite some time in that game when we were up there. I don't think they're going to find it as easy to play at Rodney Parade. I don't think their bench is going to be prepared for the onslaught from my lot behind the dugout. I don't think Leeds would be prepared for a trip to Rodney Parade, so I think we're giving ourselves an advantage by being at home. I think we played against them already. We know where we went wrong. We'll be playing a very different team against them, because we did swap the team around a little bit, if you remember. People like Lamar Reynolds played. I think if we get a particular deal done, which I believe we may be getting, then I think we're going to have a very good midfield for it. There was a tweet put out by Josh Sheehan just yesterday or the day before, basically stating that he can't wait till January now. There's heavy rumours that there's a done deal between us and Swansea for us to loan him again. Personally, I'd absolutely love it. And I have said a few times that if we signed Josh Sheehan, I genuinely think that we'll be in for a shot at the playoffs. If he stays fit, of course. And Josh Labadie, if he stays fit too, that's going to be an important thing, because he makes the difference. He was the difference on Sunday. We're in the 3rd round because of his finishing. Because other than the 2 chances that he took, we didn't have many big chances to score goals. He got himself well into the position, and he took his chances expertly. So Josh Labadie just shows the difference he makes. Obviously, against Swindon, he ran the midfield. I think if he wasn't there, we'd have had less chances at goal. Swindon would have had a few more, and it may not have been the same result. So he's key. He is crucial to us. I've got to say, he is our best player. Not by a country mile, of course, but he is our best player, in my opinion. And if we can keep him fit, and we can keep him, you know, without getting suspended, I can imagine he's going to get suspended for 5 bookings at some point. It's just the nature of his play. But I can see us with Josh Sheehan, if he signs. Can you imagine Josh Sheehan, Matt Dolan, or Ben Tozer with Labardi? I mean, that's going to be frightening, isn't it? Absolutely frightening with the firepower we've got up front. Having someone like Josh Sheehan, who scores goals himself as well, and he sets them up really well. I just I can't see it being any other way. I really think we'll win a lot of games with that midfield. We've already got a good defence, we know that. It leaks goals, but that's only because the team invites too much pressure when we're winning. We tend to find that we don't tend to lose the lead that often. We usually get the lead first, and then we end up throwing it away. We don't usually go behind, you know. I think the only time we've done that is only when we had 10 men and we were playing against Notts County, and we shouldn't have been down to 10 men. That was a game we lost, we shouldn't have lost, and it was out of our control. But there you go, that's football for you, isn't it? And as following Newport County for you, we always get the crapness from the refs, don't we? But there we go, guys. Saturday, I hope there's going to be plenty of people there, because if there's a big crowd, I can see the boys really performing for us. And a lot of people there will mean a lot of people will want Leeds tickets, which is great. I hope we sell out for Leeds, and I hope we make the place a complete and utter cauldron of noise for every game. We should be doing that. So I think if you follow us, the Amber Army, on Facebook, we have put out that we'd like people to come and stand with us, come and have a go at waving a flag, come and have a go at standing with us, singing with us, helping us make noise, come up with your own ideas for chants and things like that. Because that's what we want. We want to build a stronger group, because we want that noise level to rise. So the more people we got, the better we're going to be. So if you're watching this and you stand somewhat close to us, but you're a little bit shy, or you don't think that you belong with us, everybody belongs with us. Everyone, if you support Newport County, you belong standing right next to us, singing along with us. So hope to see plenty of people come and join us on Saturday. Right, cheers then, guys, and I'll see you Saturday. And as always, up the county. Cheerio.